Alright, sorry guys. We're going to try this again. Let's hope for the best. Hey Dale.
Hopefully it works.
How's it going, Dale? Hope you're still here. Alright. So, you guys took your long rest. The night passes uneventfully.
I have spell slots now.
I know.
You all wake up and you join each other in the main area of the tavern. And what would you like to do?
I'm going to grab some breakfast.
Breakfast, and I need to go to the shop to buy arrows.
Okay. So, would you guys like to discuss anything before you head out?
Yes. As they are getting breakfast, what did you get for breakfast?
I don't know. Dried fish. Do you have dried fish?
Sure.
Or what is your specialty for breakfast?
Is Tal
Sausage and eggs.
Sure.
Duck eggs.
Duck eggs. Do you have any quail eggs?
I'm gonna look at Alwyn and say, Franco was very generous.
Oh?
For us putting our lives on the line to help him and his family. And besides this lantern that he gave, not sure what's so special about it, but we take a look at it, gave me a pair of boots.
Oh.
Said they were helpful with sneaking around.
Excellent. And I'll put my knife and fork down and take out my spell book and open it up and sort of fumble through here and go, okay, just give me a few. I'll take out the pearl necklace that Lady Delora gave me, and I'll set it down and hold the necklace, and then begin chanting the incantation for identify on the boots.
Right. What do you guys want to do while he is doing this? Because it's going to take him about 20 minutes total to identify the two items.
I'll get some food.
I'm just gonna eat.
It's actually like
Clean
22
myself.
minutes to do it.
I'll probably chat with them there.
Ridiculous.
Just seeing how things are coming.
Not too bad. Just business as usual.
So besides Balin, is there anything else you need?
Right now, no. I think I'm all right. Other than Quintus, just gonna check up on him.
We'll try to stop past there today and check up on him, see if he's okay.
Sounds good. How did the runes do for you all last night?
Comfy.
Good.
Alright, and I'll have a seat and just wait.
Okay. So, which one were you doing first?
The boots.
They are boots of elven kind.
All right. Yeah, these are boots of elven kind. Whoever wants to use them, they're pretty good.
Do they do anything else besides provide stealth?
I think
you have silent footsteps.
Yep.
So I think you get advantage on stealth checks that rely on your movement.
I think so, or people trying to hear you.
They may be good for you, Percy.
Yep. No one else.
They may be good for you, Percy.
Okay, I'll take them.
And then I'll focus on the lantern.
All right. So the 11 minutes goes by, and it is a lantern of revealing.
Oh.
So
It's a what?
Cool.
Lantern of
you can add it to
revealing.
your equipment, and then manage equipment, and then you can just search for it and add.
So the lantern, what it does, says, while lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they're in the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
It's pretty handy.
That's pretty cool.
Does anybody want to carry the lantern?
I usually have a free hand, so I don't
What
mind.
does the lantern do?
Helps see invisible things.
Yeah. And it runs for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil. I don't have any oil on me, so does anybody have oil?
If not, we can pick
I
up
do.
some.
I have one.
No, I don't.
Okay, yeah, we'll pick up some oil. I'll hand the lantern to you.
Thank you. So a lantern and some
Yeah, the lantern of revealing.
and
So
some fancy boots.
you might want to add that to your.
Excuse me, Percy, was it?
Yes.
Did you mention needing arrows? So where you would want to go to acquire that? Anchor Point. You're looking for the owner. Her name is Delme Querilla.
What was the name? Sorry.
The place is called Anchor Point, and the owner is Delme Querilla, and that is on A4.
Delme, how do you spell the last
Thank
name?
you, sir.
Querilla.
Does she also sell crossbow bolts?
She does.
Thank you.
Is this the blacksmith for weapons?
It's the Bowya. And if you're looking for oil, I would suggest going to Joaquin's Wares, owned by Joaquin and Alanoa Home.
Where's that?
It's on A8. That's your general goods, anything you would need, so you could probably find your oil there.
I'll finish up my breakfast. It's probably cold by now, but that's okay.
Would you like me to warm that up for you, sir?
No, it's quite all right. I can just finish it up quickly.
He brings out a little dragon. And
While you guys do your little shopping, I think I'm gonna head over to Fenton's and see if there's any word from the Citadel.
Okay. I'm gonna probably stop by the general store and the alchemy shop.
Okay. So, you're heading to Fenton's?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You're greeted. Hello!
Fenton, have you got any word from the Citadel at all?
I actually have.
Oh.
Here you are. And he hands you a piece of paper.
Okay.
And it says, Greetings, Alwyn. I would tell you that your discoveries are troubling, but we're dealing with some of this here at the Citadel. Continue your research and report back when able. Be careful, young one. I believe something cosmically evil is at our doorstep. Gotama.
Okay.
Not just evil.
And you're headed to the general store?
First, yep.
Okay. So a flask of oil is going to be 1 silver piece. So depending on how much you want, that's how much you want.
I'll take 3. But I'll come in. Hello?
Hello?
Looking for Joaquin?
You're talking to him.
What kind of,
So Joaquin, and you see his wife standing next to him. Let's see. You see a middle-aged human male, and then you see a middle-aged female half-elf standing to his side. My name is Joaquin, and this is my wife, Alanoa.
how you spell her name?
Alunoa. How can we help you, sir?
I was told that you're you have general items.
Yes.
I was looking for
1, 2.
some lantern oil.
All right. Yes, we have as much as you need. 1 flask will run you about 1 silver piece.
Do you happen to have 3?
I do.
I will take 3 off of your hands.
And Alanoa says, Joaquin, I would get it, but, I think you can handle it. And Joaquin kind of heads off and gets the oil. She's like, you gotta get him to do what you can these days.
That's if that's what it takes.
Yes. So, is there anything else you are looking for?
What is necessarily in the general store?
Basically any of your general goods that aren't like a specialty item, so rope,
Like adventuring goods.
Yeah.
Rations. Or is that at a different store?
rations, you
There's
could,
a fresh feast.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the meat and stuff. But I don't know.
They do sell general rations here as well.
Okay.
Click on it.
If you're looking for rations, there will be 5 silver pieces per.
That's expensive.
On here it says 2.5.
And usually the
Because
rations last
you
you a
have
day
5 of
and
them.
include like hardtack and like dried, like
So it's
extremely dried
one-
meats like
one
jerky
half.
and stuff.
So it lasts longer than your standard meal.
So 2
Yeah.
people.
It provides enough food for you to.
So if I
Yeah, like
Live it
4
day.
silver
The
pieces is
other
for
thing.
one meal, where a ration will be your whole day's worth of food you get. That's why it's 5 silver
thought one
pieces.
You can be given
So
it.
How many rations for 5 gold?
How many rations for 5 gold? 10.
10 rations. Okay.
And remember, you can only carry so much too,
Yeah.
because rations are heavy.
Can I just buy like 5 rations?
Yeah.
So that's what, 2.5 gold?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can bump yourself up to 10.
Is there anything else you all are looking for?
See your weight increase.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll go red when
No,
So
I
that's
think
5 gold?
that may be it.
How about you, ma'am? You look like you could use some nice robes.
Oh, you have robes here?
Yes, I have these beautiful robes. They are one gold piece per. I have them in
What do
all colors.
What do they do?
Keep you warm.
Are they magical?
Yeah.
For 1 gold, I don't think they are.
I'll take one. I might need to warm up a little.
All right. What color would you like?
Do you have a galaxy color?
Galaxy color? No. I have this tie-dyed one now.
Okay. I might need to be a little more discreet, and I'll just take some black ones.
All right.
Like my soul.
Yeah.
So you can buy 1 black robe for 1 gold piece.
Okay.
We just got these signal whistles in. Would anybody like a signal whistle?
Gold for 5.
I'm not there, so I have no idea.
I think I have. No, I don't have one.
All right. Well, is there anything else
I
that
want a
anybody
signal
would
whistle.
want? All right.
I usually buy like those
5
random
copper
things.
pieces for a signal whistle.
Thank you.
Here you are.
You do 0.5 on here.
You can't.
that-
You gotta separate it into silver.
How do
A
I
what?
do that?
They're gonna be under
So
equipment
1 gold is 10.
What are you looking for?
to add my room.
So you have to minus a gold, add 10, and
Then
then
you type it in.
Yeah, type in road.
you have to do your own change.
How do I do this?
What are you trying to do?
When,
So for 5 rations it was
Do they have?
2.5, not 5.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
And you had me do 5. So I need to do what?
so this is
The
an anchor
minus
point, right?
3.
This is.
No,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
the 5
Joaquin's
pack.
wares.
Okay.
I'm still at Fenton's,
Fine.
Okay.
or Fenton, or whatever the hell his name is.
I hope your letter was helpful.
Yeah,
And then
it
add 5.
was, I guess.
I know they're very busy there. If it was shorter than you'd hoped, I'm guessing, he was maybe in a hurry.
Could you do me one more favor? Send another message to them.
Of course.
I need to figure out a way to possibly switch out a cantrip that I know. If you could send a message to Gautama, I want to see if there's a way I can learn the cantrip known as Light.
All right. I will send word to him and see if we can figure something out.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem.
And Fenton just does like enchantments, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's like a magic item shop.
Okay. All right, thank you, Fenton. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And I'm gonna head out to the alchemist's shop.
Okay.
Oh, here.
So you wanted to go there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say when you guys are leaving Joaquin's wares, you'll probably see Alwyn headed towards the alchemist shop. And I know you guys. Did you guys want to head off to the anchor point while they do that, or?
Yeah.
I haven't bought my arrows yet.
Yeah, anchor point's where you
Oh,
get your
that's
arrows.
sorry. Yes.
Okay. So you guys head to anchor point. Let's see. So you approach, and you enter, and there is a young female half-elf, and she greets you warmly and says, "How may I help you? My name is Delmay, and I own this shop here."
Hey, Delmay, I'm looking for some arrows, please.
How many would you like?
Your quiver should hold 20.
13.
13. Well, normally we sell them in a bundle of 20.
Could I just get it? Do you have extra quivers?
I do.
How much would a quiver and 20 arrows cost?
Let's see. So arrows will be 1 gold piece.
And a quiver is a gold.
Yeah.
There you go. So 2 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then.
All right, here you are.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for crossbow bolts.
Also, 1 gold for 20. And if you need an extra quiver for those, it'll be another gold piece. So 2 gold pieces total.
Usually the crossbow bolts are held in a case.
A box.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
case. Yeah.
Well, do I need a second crossbow?
No.
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 You already have 1 case that holds up to 20. So depending on how many you have.
You can just put the extras in your bag and then just reload your case if you need to.
Yeah. So, I mean, you technically don't need to get another quiver if you have one.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do the 1 gold then, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then just add 20 bolts.
So just 1 remove. Yeah, there you go.
So you don't have to buy the quiver, Allison.
Because I
No.
No.
I already have
Just
okay.
1 gold for the arrows.
Yep, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then just bump your quantity up.
Just remember when
Yeah,
you get down
okay.
to 20, you would have to just
As
reload.
like role play
your
aspects, I think
case.
you can't carry more than like 2 quivers. not like-
Are you there with them?
I guess so.
Is there anything you needed?
Is this the alchemist shop?
No, this is the anchor point
Oh,
of
I'll go
here.
with them
Oh, okay.
because I wanted the herbalist.
Would either of you be interested in a blowgun?
Oh, what's that?
Well, it's this here, and you can load it with blowgun needles and shoot them through it.
Are they poisonous or anything?
Currently they're just standard blowgun needles, but you could always find poison to dip them in.
I'm good, thanks.
There's daily
How
sales
much,
at every store.
how much is it?
Well, the gun itself is 10
Black
gold
Friday
pieces,
sales.
I know,
and
is there
the
Black Friday sales?
needles are 50 for 1 gold piece.
Is there a shop nearby where I can get some poison?
You could try the alchemist shop.
Okay. Wait, I think I'll go ahead and take it.
Sold!
All right, 1 blowgun and 50 needles.
Okay.
I think they were
Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I think it's what is it, 1d4 then?
It just depends
I
on
think
what
so.
you want
And then add the needles.
I can't wait for her to kill something with the blowgun.
And then,
Oh, 50.
Some big bad boss. It's like he's looking real bad.
How do you do it?
just type in 4.
Right
and
in the
remove.
fucking eye.
And once we would have finished up here, I would have gone to the alchemy
Yeah,
shop
Okay.
as
That's
well.
where I'm headed now for my poison.
All right, so you guys head to the alchemy shop. Hello.
Everybody's there now.
Yeah.
And you're
Oh.
greeted by Fury.
Fury, would you happen to have any potions of healing on you?
I do. I've been able to make 2. I have 2 available.
I'll purchase 1 from you if that's okay.
Those will be 50 gold apiece.
And I'll give her the 50 gold.
I'll get the other one, but is McDubbin's here?
He is. Shane. Yeah.
How you
to.
doing? How you doing, McDubbins?
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you all?
Doing well. Doing well.
Nice.
So you feel as though you guys settled in so far?
I mean, it's a bit of a rocky road, but it's going well.
Were you able to make any more of those files?
I've made 1 more. Are you interested?
I am. How much would it be?
Well, seeing as you guys helped me, I can't give you the full deal, but I'll sell them to you for 40 gold pieces.
So it's 40 and then 50 for the
Yes.
90 gold. You got it.
And Fury's like, don't forget my cut. I am letting you stay here. And he's like, I know, Fury.
Well, he found a big pouch of gold, so it's not like it's distributed out.
I know, I'm just like, what the hell? You have so
Allison's
much?
complaining.
Yeah, I have no
how-
idea.
No, I'm just like confused. Like, how do I only have 15 gold and everybody has so many?
Didn't nobody distribute?
I think we distributed 24.
I didn't add any gold to mine.
I had like
Did you guys
72.
distribute?
Yeah,
Yeah,
should've
there's
got-
been stuff distributed.
Yeah, so
Oh, like today
we
or the
found-
last?
No,
Yeah,
last-
last time.
You
was
guys might not
24.
have added it.
Because we found 120.
Yeah, you should
And they
have
got split
24
up.
from the last session.
I've added it in, so
Yeah, me too.
It's not on your character sheet?
I thought you meant today. I was like, I don't think we gave anything up.
I had March 19 unless I didn't add any.
Yeah,
You probably didn't add it. Go ahead and add it.
yeah, so you should have extra.
Because you don't normally use your thing, so.
Was that from the
When we found in the
day?
floorboards.
No, that
No.
wasn't from the floorboards. That was their
In
goal for Franco.
Balam's.
So this was
Well,
Balam.
you found stuff in Balam's house, right?
Oh, we found.
I know we found a bag of 120,
Yeah, somewhere.
and we split that up.
Okay.
So you
Guess
probably
I
just
haven't
didn't add it.
any. Okay.
Did you add yours?
Yeah, the
Okay.
last session. Yeah.
All right.
yeah, you have.
I have like
plenty.
80 something gold.
Yeah, you're good. I think you're at where you need to be.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Did you take your money off for your blowgun?
Yeah.
I'm at 39.
And it's not Adventures League, so like if he found that in the floorboard and didn't say anything, it's his.
That's fine.
But
But
I
he
doubt
gave
any
it
of
back.
you would.
You
Yeah,
already
I'm
gave it
just saying,
back.
like,
We don't
Right.
really have shady people, which is kind of a nice breath of fresh air, I guess.
nobody's gonna run
So did
in
he
the
get
middle
what
of
he
battle.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking for poison.
What kind of poison?
Well, I have this blowgun, and I want to dip them in.
You can also poison your crossbow bolts as well.
So should I get magical?
No. It's just like most likely you'd have like basic poisons.
There's how many different ones?
Probably just be. Just ask him what kind of poisons he has.
Okay.
Most likely it's that.
What kind of poison do you have?
Well, currently, I have one vial of basic poison. It's rather pricey, though.
How much is it?
It's going to run you about 100 gold pieces for the vial.
I bought this blowgun. I don't even have enough money for the poison.
You got darts though.
I want
It's an
to
upgrade
poison
later.
them.
Yeah, you can poison.
Can you like take a little vial and like split it?
No.
Can I half a vial?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh. 23.
Maybe in your downtime, seeing as you know how to use alchemist supplies, you could.
You would need a poisoner's kit for it.
Oh,
I think I
well.
have one. I think it said I. No. Never
You
mind.
probably buy one.
I thought I had one.
Are you proficient in poisoners? No, you are not.
I would say I would pull you aside and say, Lilith, if you need more funds, we can always go fishing or go gathering some herbs to make
To
money.
make some money. I'll
Let's
just come back.
do it.
Thanks though.
All right. Sorry, but it is quite the endeavor to make this, and it's a little bit pricey.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Yeah. So is that what you want to do? Go fishing, go get some herbs?
Oh,
And to get some money so I can get some poison.
Yes.
do you have the ingredients pouches full of potions of healing?
I do. What are you looking for?
Just a pouch to make a potion healing.
The pouch?
The
You mean just the
ingredients.
supplies?
Yeah, the supplies, sorry.
Yes. So how many are you trying to make?
Just one.
That would be 25 gold pieces.
That's fine.
Here you are. She hands you a little bag, like a potato sack that has some herbs in it.
Okay.
Here you are. Anything else I can do for any of you?
Do you have a deal of the day?
The deal of the day.
You started it with the last two shots.
Shrunken,
Any interesting things you might want to offer us?
shrunken heads.
Well,
Any door deals?
so nobody's been buying these sprigs of mistletoe. I could sell them to you for 5 copper pieces per.
What do they do?
It's a druidic focus.
Literally, it's just a mistletoe, like.
Yeah, it's a druidic robot. I wouldn't do anything for you. Sorry, but everything else has been selling rather well.
Do you have any bogos going?
Bogos.
It's that time of the year.
I could sell you a BOGO for vials of acid.
Acid.
Oh, that would be good.
Could we dip things in acid?
If you want to have them disintegrate, yes.
That is true.
But they're 25.
It's like,
apiece,
how
right?
fast can I get
Yes.
a blow gun? It's like,
Alright.
dip.
Nothing happens.
I'll be back to get one. I'll be back for that, but I do like that.
All right. Well, the offer's on the table. Let me know. All right. Well, have a good one, everybody.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, where you guys want to head to now?
We're going
Make our
fishing.
way out to that last farm.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
On our way back, we
And
can
it
make
does
money,
2d6 acid damage.
and so we have time.
It does 2d6 acid damage.
Yeah, we can go to find Quintus's place.
All right. So, who is helming this?
As soon as we
What's
step
happening?
out of the gates, I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
What's happening right now?
We're trying to get to the last farmhouse.
Oh,
All right.
Time letter.
So, you guys also know that when they, when Agnes from the Fresh Feast told you about this quest, Thermir told you to go talk to her, and she's the one who gave it to you. Just remember that she also did say that while checking out, if you guys are able to help her out with her shortage of meat,
Right.
you could also do that.
Right.
So if that's something that you want to do as well, just let me know, and then I can tell you what to roll to try to do that activity. And then after you do that, just like I did on the main page where I added like the herbing and the fishing stuff, I'll add that on once you guys first do it.
Okay.
When I cast my mage armor, my arcane ward also goes up
And you get your 5 temp.
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, we can hunt for meats as we get deeper into the woods.
And look for them herbs as well.
Yeah. If there's any fishing spots along the way.
Yeah, you can do the hunting and plays if you want to. I would imagine you're pretty good at finding plants and stuff, the herbs that they need.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to keep a lookout for that.
Well,
That's fine.
if Lilith wanted to do the hunting, I have a fishing pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say you can buy fishing tackle.
I think we already have some.
Do we?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head that way. It takes you about an hour and a half to travel on foot from the keep. And you make your way there uneventfully.
Okay.
We doing better?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll worry about we can do our job stuff later. What about our current main quest?
So I'm guessing Play is leading the pack.
Most likely.
Okay. You up there with him? Yes.
Yeah.
I like how we've adapted to not having a tank.
Yeah.
They're just running around.
Pretty much.
I'll be able to once we start leveling more and I get higher level, I can supplement the lack of a tank.
Yeah. Once I get higher, I'll be able to like summon creatures and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
It's kind of cool though. I mean, yeah, in all actuality, like you can have Play be a tank if need be. Because, I mean, he'll be able to turn into, like, creatures and stuff. Or
Yeah.
create them, like, summon them.
I'm gonna create
You
14.
absorb damage.
You're basically like tank healer.
I'm gonna create 14 wolves. Run!
And I'm playing the wild shape differently. Because technically I don't know that I can do that yet. So I'm
Nice.
waiting for the opportune moment for it to like manifest itself.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys make your way there. How would you like to approach Quintus Nielsen's house?
What do we know about his house? Do we know that know we haven't
All
been
you
seen.
knew was that he hasn't been seen. He hasn't come to the town in quite a while.
I'm gonna have Orion scout ahead to kind of look at the cabin. I'll be looking through his eyes too to
Okay.
see like if
So,
it's,
there's no light sources. So, even though he has dark vision, it'll
Yeah.
be rolling at regular.
yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
and just kind of seeing the state of the cabin, if it looked like the last cabin we saw where the deformed ogre was, and yeah.
So you said there's no
Movement and all
lights
that
on in
shit.
the house at all?
Well, it depends on how you guys are.
So I'll just let you guys know that I'm gonna send Orion out to scout real quick.
Okay.
I would say last time there were things, so we should try to stealthy this
Yeah.
time.
I want to try and
Yeah,
stealth
okay.
in that bush that I'm near.
Okay. So give me a perception check.
Turn it a little more. More. That's good right there.
Okay.
So perception from
Orion.
Orion. 12.
12. He flies by. And
How familiar super.
he sees two monstrous creatures walking around the front of the house.
So there's two of those things walking around the outside of the cabin. I don't think it's noticed us yet, or they have noticed us yet. I'm gonna have them fly around the back side of the cabin too.
Okay. He flies around the backside, and he does not notice any other creatures.
Is there any light coming from inside the cabin?
There is none.
Are there windows
Yes.
open? Can he see in?
Yes.
He's gonna fly down to the back side and look in through a window on the back side. If there
Okay.
is
Give me a
one.
perception check.
20.
20. He looks into the window. And he sees two figures inside the house.
Can you tell what type of figures they are? Are they humanoid?
Are you looking through him?
Yes.
If you're looking through him, they look like monstrous creatures, kind of like the two on the outside.
Okay. So there's two more of the creatures inside the cabin.
They look a little different than the two on the outside.
Whose cabin was this again?
Quintus.
I don't think Quintus exists anymore.
Okay. That's disturbing. What did you see inside?
Two other nightmarish creatures, though they don't look like creatures on the outside.
So the ones on the outside look like this.
On the outside?
I described that.
So those are the ones that you're used to seeing, which are your run-of-the-mill. And then you see on the inside. Let me see. Something that looks more like that.
Okay. So the ones on the inside sort of look like the things we've been encountering lately, but they look a bit burlier, beefier. I think if we plan this right, I can cast grease in front of the cabin door. That way, when the things try to step out and attack us, once we get into the fray.
Do you want to do the same plan as last time? We approach?
Yeah, torches and all the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm ready. Alchemist fire and
Well,
how many more do you
I
just
still
have?
have
One?
one.
Okay.
And
I bought another one. I say we save the alchemist fire for what's ever inside. If they seem to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, that's a good plan. So I'll cast grease in front of the door, and just be careful of that area. It's going to be difficult terrain, and I'll sort of point out the area where I see the 1 and 2
Okay.
things on the outside,
So let's do this
and
again.
then I'll have Orion fly back to me.
I'll get you guys to roll initiative just so I can keep track of how things go.
And I already rolled stealth to hide, like in that bush towards the left.
That is caught.
Son of a
Ooh.
fuck. Again? God damn it.
I think we're friends.
Ooh.
It's basically on a 16.
And then I said no.
Mm-hmm. So fuck off,
Nah.
bitch.
Which, where did you go to hide?
In that bush. Try towards the corner.
This
So
Yeah.
20 to 25.
I got 20.
Okay.
Halloween.
15 to 20.
15.
So yes. Um, 10 to 15.
I have 15.
And Orion got 12.
Five to 10.
Nine.
8.
Okay.
And my stealth was a 20.
Did you roll for that?
Sure did.
All right. So you're stealthing, and then so Alwyn, what are you going to prepare to do?
Once everybody gets into position,
You're gonna cast grease.
I'm going to cast grease on this point right here. So these 4 squares
Okay.
will be greased.
All right. Yaz, what are you gonna do?
Same as last time. Get up 15 feet of number 1, and then light torch.
Okay.
That's like what the scene
Um,
is too.
Lilith, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get my torch ready.
So you're gonna go rape your torch again, or are you just gonna stand back and shoot?
I mean, we kind of need the torches, don't we?
Yeah.
I have mine that's gonna be lit. When I
and
get
there's
The
two
more
of
the
them.
merrier.
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Yaz are gonna go within 15 feet of number 1, and then you're gonna light torches.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be the triggering mechanism. What's Orion gonna do?
He's actually gonna fly up into the tree above Percy and
Okay.
just sit there.
All right. Percy, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have my short bow ready
Okay.
to fire at whichever one lunges for either of them first.
Okay. Play, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna prime up Eric, and he'll be a flickering reddish orange color to prepare my produce flame.
Okay. At which target?
They're doing torches in front of both of them.
No, they're gonna go up to number 1.
Then I'll do number 1.
Okay. All right. So grease goes off.
Yep.
You two are going to move up within 15 feet of number 1. Side by side, or do you want to spread out more?
That's fine.
Okay. So you cast grease. You're preparing to shoot number 1, and so are you. All right. So go ahead and make your attacks against number 1. Grease goes off. You guys light your torches.
10.
10
I was
hits, roll
literally
damage.
on 20.
2 fire damage.
Okay. What'd you roll?
19.
That'll hit.
8 piercing.
Okay.
Am I allowed to go back and hide again?
Well,
Or is this a surprise?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's fine.
So this is kind of the triggering mechanism, and then we'll go into initiative.
Perfect.
All right. So now we're going to start over with initiative. You guys lit your torches. So first up is going to be Alwyn.
So grease went off. It's in front of the door. I am going to. I can see number 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast frostbite on him.
13.
That just passes.
Okay.
And then I will stay exactly where I'm at.
All right. Yes. Or I'm sorry. Their turn. They're going to make attacks against each of you. Lilith does a 16 hit.
Yep.
For 5 bludgeoning damage as it smashes into you. And then Yaz does a 10 hit. Okay. All right. Yaz.
Pull up my Yakwa and
You can turn it up some. You went down like a lot.
Went down 1.
Really?
Yeah.
is number
It just ended.
is
Oh.
number 2 within 5 feet of number 1? Is it 10 feet?
They're within 10 feet of each other.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay, then I'll just swing at number 1.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nine points of damage.
All right.
Just swing into it.
It's looking bad. Lilith.
I'm gonna go for the one that he just hit.
So number 1.
Yeah, number
Okay.
1 with my rapier. 18.
That'll hit. D8.
9.
You kill it.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
It's that light.
Where do you stab it?
In his mouth. Down his throat.
All right. All right. Next up is Orion.
He is going to fly by number 2
Okay.
and like fly right in front of its face and sort of distract it, giving the help action to the next attack.
Okay. Percy.
Sweet.
And he'll fly over to
I'll
the
shoot it.
other
Using
tree
that
over here.
help action. Another unnatural 20.
Yep.
And 6 piercing damage.
6.
And then bonus action. 21.
All right. You feel as if you're pretty hidden. Play.
I will step back like 5 feet, I guess, to the end of that.
right next to me.
Yep, and then I will produce flame in number 2. Oh, that is a natural 1.
Ooh. Fortunately, flies high. You gonna stay there?
Yeah.
All right. At this time.
What's going on?
So once it gets there, I need a deck save.
Fall.
5.
It falls prone.
All right. So it's going to use the remainder of its movement to stand up. And then...
Need a deck save.
That is a 20.
It passes.
So
And that's
was-
difficult terrain. 35, 40.
And it'll dash to go there.
Okay.
All right. Alwyn.
So number 2, white, the one that just stepped out. Or actually, let's have a little fun here. I shout to you, and I say, "Sorry for this. I don't mean to hurt you," and I'm going to raise my staff, and ice forms from my hand, and it starts to shape like a dagger, and it's going to shoot at number 2, red.
Okay.
And I'm casting Ice Knife.
So you rolled a hit.
Yep. It's going to be.
Ice Knife's good.
14.
That'll hit.
All right. So it's going to take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then once it hits, the shard explodes. And then I need you and number 2 white to make a dex saving throw.
Wait, isn't the one guy hit that has to make it as well? I think it's everybody inside that radius, even the one guy
Yes,
hit.
and it does as well. So make a dex saving throw with a d20.
20.
That passes.
13 plus 3.
Yep, so you pass.
16.
And then the other one needs to make a dex save as well.
Did it take nothing on a pass?
No, it's going to take... Oh, no, it takes nothing on the pass.
That one fails. So number 2 fails.
Okay.
2 red.
2 red fails. So you passed, and then the number 2 white passed. So it's going to take 9 cold damage.
Number 2 red dies.
Woo!
Yep.
All right. Y'all done?
Yep.
All right.
I feel like I should have waited to do that, but it's okay.
Yes.
Still problem.
I will change his little bit, doesn't do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and number 2.
Okay.
12 to hit.
That misses.
And that's all I got.
All right. Lilith.
Stab number 2.
Okay.
Is that in? Okay.
14.
Yeah, 14.
That'll hit.
Or no, not 14.
It's 5.
Yeah, 12.
That'll miss.
Okay.
So you try to stab it, and unfortunately, this thing's a little too agile for you. All right. Orion.
He's going to fly by number 2 and up into the other tree over there, giving the help action to the next attack against number 2.
All right.
Actually,
You can just stay there.
the help action to it's going to fly, like angle itself to fly in front of it for Lilith to get the
Okay.
to help Lilith.
All right. Percy.
Okay. Gonna shoot it. Stealthy. So, is that cop? Or would you say that's the 6? Okay, so 19 to hit.
That'll hit. For which one? Number 2?
Number 2, yeah. 11 piercing.
Okay.
And then you can try and go stealthy again. 15 to go stealthy.
All right. You feel as if you're pretty hidden. All right. Play.
I will step 5 feet to the side, to the left, your left, and then I will produce flame at number 2. Oh, better. 12.
Damage
No, to hit.
to hit. That misses, unfortunately.
Doing great.
All right. All right. Number 2 is going to try to hit Yaz. 10.
Will miss.
And number 1 is going to try to hit Lilith. 12 to hit.
Misses.
Alright. It is Alwyn's turn.
Which one looks more hurt?
2, but barely.
Okay. Number 2 needs to give me a dex save as I cast Frostbite on it.
Is it Dex or Con?
A con, sorry.
Fails.
Alright. It's going to take 2 points of frost damage and or cold damage or whatever, and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
Alright. Yes.
Yahweh number 2. Hey, that actually is 19
That'll hit.
for 9 damage.
Alright. It's looking a little worse for wear.
That's all again.
Alright. Lilith.
I'm gonna attempt to stab number 1. Was that the one that was most damage?
Number 2 was.
Okay, never mind, number 2.
You have advantage.
24.
Yep.
That'll hit. Roll damage. D8. Stab him in his monster dick.
4.
4? Alright. Still up. Looking worse. You gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Orion.
Fly by number 2 and distract it for Yaz.
Okay.
So he's going to give the help action to Yaz.
Percy.
Clearly, I'll shoot number 1. With my arrow.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit.
He's like, you got it. Start taking on the next one.
9. Piercing.
9. On number 1?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to go stealthy again.
Alright. Play. You don't know?
Yeah, I'll reduce flame at number 1. Since, yeah, it'll be like the one I can see now. Yay! 21.
That'll hit.
2 fire.
Alright.
Hit though.
Alright. Their turn. So, number 2 has disadvantage against Yaz. That's a nat 1. And then number 1 is going to try to hit Lilith. 19.
That'll hit.
Let's see what it does. This is the first hit.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
Roll a d20. Ooh, 6 plus 4, so 10.
You are okay.
That's close.
Yeah, whenever you do your saving.
As you felt something coursing through you after it slashed you, but you
I'm
were
at
able
5.
to
Yeah.
hold up and
Yeah,
resist.
she looks very bloody.
Pretty bad.
Alright. Alwyn.
Number 1 needs to give me a con save.
13.
Just passes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Yaz.
Trying to take care of number 2.
You have advantage.
16 plus
Yep, that hits.
9 points of damage.
Still up.
Hardy.
You staying there?
Yep.
Lilith. Number 2 is looking real bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so do I have advantage?
No. Or
No,
he got
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it.
Ooh.
7.
That'll miss,
Wait,
unfortunately.
yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Someone drag my body away a little. Anybody?
Orion.
Orion's going to fly up on number 1
Okay.
and land behind him, and he's going to try to distract number 1. He's going to try to like peck at him. Obviously, it's not going to do anything, but like try to like get his attention.
So give me an intimidation check for Orion.
Please roll on that 20.
That would be so cool. All right, intimidation is charisma, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that 20? -2, so 18.
Well, you feel as if for some reason the monster that was about to just claw back at you just goes.
And he's like, whoo, whoo, and it's like.
All right. Percy.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and shoot number 2.
Okay.
Was I stealthy or not? You can say no, it's fine. I just needed to know for my roll.
I will say, for some reason, you kind of tripped over a twig when you were trying to hide, and you don't feel as if you're as hidden as you hope to be.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Oh, not bad. 17.
It sort of messes
That'll hit.
up your shot a little bit.
That is 10 piercing damage.
10? On
Yep.
number which? 2?
Number 2.
Number 2 falls to the ground dead.
Dick. And I will attempt again to go stealthy.
Orion's right here,
Okay.
17.
sort of hovering. behind
17?
Stealth.
You feel as if you're pretty hidden. After you kind of rub your toe that you stubbed on the branch.
I broke my toe.
Yeah, basically. It's an
Play.
action that you want.
I will move between those 2 trees on the edge of the map. Yeah.
Between 2 ferns.
Yeah, between those 2 ferns, and then produce flame and then
Oh.
another nat 1.
Damn,
Did
bro.
I?
Glad we aren't using the table. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Usually
lucky I
good
hate
with
that
black
thing.
ones, I guess. Go to the other side.
Stupid cheese table. Alright, his turn. He's going to turn around and look at the owl, and he's going to take a swipe at the owl. Let's use the big die.
Hey.
Nat
See if
1.
Orion goes for a eternal nap.
Oh,
And then get poofed back into existence.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Doesn't he have like 1?
No.
Oh.
He takes 14 slashing damage.
So Orion basically just gets hit, and he just goes, and then the feathers like explode, and then they dissipate into sort of like an astral mist.
And then he turns back around to Lilith and gets ready to claw.
how does he get to attack?
He doesn't.
Oh.
He's setting up for the next
I was
turn.
like, what?
Sorry for RPing. Jeez. Alwyn.
All right.
Poof, he's back.
Orion, I'll bring you back, and I'm going to cast Frostbite at him.
I like rolling this big one. 12.
Fails. So he will take 5 cold damage and has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Dude, he annihilated that bird.
Yeah, fucking did.
Can you imagine if you had taken that hit?
Plus
I rolled really well on that attack against an owl. Alright. Yes.
Another Yakko attack.
Okay.
That one.
Alright. Lilith.
I'm gonna stab this bitch.
Revenge.
14.
That'll hit.
And
You hit with the blow dart gun.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, that's
9.
really dark.
9 points
9?
of piercing.
Alright, it's looking bad.
Just that one left damage.
Orion is dead.
Yep.
Percy.
I'm gonna shoot it. 20.
That'll hit.
Huh? Yeah, I can. it'll
9
take some
piercing.
time. I can bring it back.
Attempt to go stealthy.
Alright, still up.
Advantage on the stealth
Where's my shoes?
for moving silently. But I
Oh.
guess
No, stealth checks have advantage.
not for hiding.
Yeah, that's what the cloak is for.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the cloak is for hiding.
So, like, if you're, say you were trying to walk up to this silently,
Yeah.
that's what you get advantage on. But hiding,
it.
that's so if you ever get a cloak of Elvenkind, that will
Yeah.
help you with hiding. But the boots are just to move silently.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
it says you have advantage on stealth checks when trying to move silently.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
I misunderstood.
Still really useful.
Yeah, it's
just-
still really useful.
But that's why one is an uncommon and one's a rare.
So re-rolled as just 1 die.
Yeah.
It's 24.
Okay. You still feel as if you're there still.
Okay.
You're still great.
Play.
Produce flame at number 1. 14.
That'll hit.
And that is 8 fire.
Alright. How do you do it?
Just right in his noggin.
Alright. It falls to the ground burning.
One kill.
I will run up to I'll run up to you and pull out my potion of healing that I have and be like, "You look like you need this,"
Yeah, I feel like shit.
and then I'll hand it to her.
Thanks.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
me to do
I'm gonna
that?
start burning the bodies.
Okay. You burn the body.
Save your spell
While they're
slots.
doing that,
Okay.
can I
It's
look
just-
around
yeah.
for those
It's just
What
what-
herbs?
feeling do you get?
The herbs?
So roll
Yeah,
2d4.
like how we collected in the beginning.
So
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
here,
I
use
need
these.
some
pointy
more.
ones.
So roll those.
You and anything?
So you get 6 plus 2, 7, 8. So you get 8 points back.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so with herbing, you have to spend at least an hour to look for herbs.
Okay.
So, do you want to start doing that now?
Are we going anywhere else?
Well,
we can
be
inspect the
looking-
cabin,
Yeah.
and actually that would be fine because I need about an hour and 10 minutes to bring the lion back.
Okay. So I'll
Okay.
search around for.
So, who's searching the cabin? Who's
I'm gonna be looking in the cabin.
I'm
okay?
gonna go for the
I'll
herbs.
search in the cabin.
Okay, so if the two of you are both looking for herbs, one of you can roll with advantage, and then just tell me what you roll.
Do I get advantage with the herbalist kit?
No.
Because it
What
says
kind of check is it?
I can gain my proficiency bonus for any ability checks to identify or apply herbs. Never mind, not searching first.
Well, you get advantage anyway because she's
Okay.
helping you. So, just give me a survival check, and then tell me what you roll.
19.
19.
Right behind my laptop.
No, I just noticed that.
Not somewhere.
So you find 11 bundles of herbs in that hour.
Is that between the two of us, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll know that she was given 2 gold per bundle.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys are checking the house?
Yeah.
Okay. So give me,
Investigation check.
let's see, give me a investigation check. Whoever wants to do it with advantage since you're helping.
I'll do it.
And
7.
7?
Yeah.
You look around a little bit, but you don't really find much of interest. So what are you doing?
So I'm spending the time that they're taking inside the cabin to ritually cast Find Familiar.
Okay.
And I still have enough. I have enough materials to cast it 2 more times.
Okay. So what are you guys doing after your hour? So you guys, or what are you guys doing while they're doing stuff for about an hour?
Hour and 10 minutes for me is what I need.
Check in.
So after a little bit of time, you guys get a feeling maybe we should check a little harder.
yeah, look again.
Okay. You want to try it this time?
Investigation is a 17.
17? So you're looking around a little bit, and you're like, I don't know. I think we should just check a little harder. You start kind of rooting around, and some of it's kind of a mess in there, just because these creatures have been kind of wreaking havoc in this place. You find a loose floorboard, and you open it.
Yeah.
You look down, and you see this globe. And it's got a crack in it, but in the center of it is this very light glow.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
And say we can take it to Alan to see. You might have an idea what it is.
And then also, you find a dresser, and you start kind of rooting around in it, and you find a little bag with some gold pieces in it.
Okay.
Any journals anywhere that you might have?
You look around, and unfortunately, you don't really find any journal entries.
Any blood spatter?
There's lots of blood spatter in this place.
Can I take a few minutes since we have time to count the gold?
Yeah. Doesn't take long. It's about 13 gold pieces.
So it's like 2 per.
So can I do an insight check?
What are you trying to insight?
That. I'm guessing that he's probably dead, but just to make sure from the blood splatter and everything else.
Give me a medicine check. 17. You get that the blood splatter probably comes from the early stages of transition into these beings. So about an hour, 10 minutes goes up. You're able to resummon Orion. You guys have found 7 bundles, did I say?
11.
11 bundles. What else would you like to do?
I'm going to talk to Orion and just kind of thank him for his sacrifice and apologize for putting him in that situation, but he did well to protect his friends. And I'll just sort of pet his head and just ask him to sort of fly around, see how he's feeling, and just kind of check him out. Do you want me to re-roll for his hit points, or do you?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Because
It's a new entity.
yeah, well, I mean, he's still technically the same, but
not unless we want to hunt while we're out here.
If you'd like to.
Lilith, I can help you to hunt.
Okay, yeah. I need to get some poison.
Okay. So, you will have to use your bolts to try to shoot game if you find it. So, what I would say, if you're helping, give me a survival check at advantage. 21.
I have a hunting trap I'd like to set up, depending on how long we're going to be out here.
You are able to hunt and field dress within this hour enough for 14 pounds of meat.
Is this the same hour that we were searching for herbs, or is this another hour?
This is a new hour.
Can I search for herbs during that time?
I will say that at this time you feel as if in that hour you were able to collect what you were able to.
So we're spending 2 hours here?
Yeah.
Can I attempt to take a short rest in the cabin while they're all out doing
While
that?
they're hunting, if you
Yeah.
want to take a short rest, you can.
Okay.
And if anybody else wants to as well, it's just know that whenever somebody's doing something else, you won't have the benefits of the short rest unless you take that time.
How many
So,
bolts did I use?
I will say that you used 4 bolts and were able to collect 2, so you have 2 less bolts.
I will say, too, I did retrieve half my arrows after that battle.
Okay.
So I could take a short rest while they're, because we're done hunting now, right?
Well, you could, so everybody else say, you guys were hunting. What were you guys doing for the second hour? Taking a short rest?
I don't need
I don't need one either.
Okay. So, did anybody want to try to fish?
No? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a fishing pole, though.
Then if they need a fishing pole, they could have used mine.
Okay. So you might want to probably take a rest while people fish. because you're looking pretty low. So if two of them want to go do that while you take a rest, you can do that as well.
I would just spend 8 hit
So
die.
so we're still doing 2 hours.
Just 1 hour.
Take a short rest.
I'll say 1 hour of
So
each,
roll
and
a
then somebody can
D10.
assist.
Oh no, I mean total. How many
Oh,
hours?
this would be the 3rd hour.
Okay, so this is the 3rd
This one
hour.
right here.
So you guys headed out in the morning. So I mean, right now you're probably coming on like
9
noon.
plus
Okay.
2.
So
you
I'll go with you fishing.
11.
So whoever wants to roll survival
So
for
I am
advantage.
Yep. Yeah, you're full health now. And you get half your
Hey, that's pretty good.
21. Half your hit die
21?
spent during a short rest back on a long rest. So anytime you take a long rest, you
You
also
get 1 gold
the hit
per
die
fish.
spent.
You find 12. You're able to catch 12 fish.
Cool.
So how much do they get? 12 fish.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 14 pounds of meat.
Mm-hmm.
So with the meat, you know that you get
2 gold.
2 gold per pound. For the fish, you get, what did you say, Lawrence?
1 gold per fish.
1 gold per fish. And then the bundles of herbs were 2 gold per bundle.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And where do I bring the herbs to?
The herbs go to Fury. The meat goes to Agnes of Isia at the Fresh Feast. And then the
So it's the fish and the meat.
yeah, the fish and the meat can go to Agnes at the Fresh Feast.
During this time, I would have let Garrett go in the woods and
Okay.
do whatever he wants.
All right.
Are we
So I
splitting
can
the
call him
gold
back.
among
Yeah.
the party?
Yeah, I would split
Technically,
it
we don't
with
get
you
it until we
guys.
bring it back to
When
us.
we
So
get
that
to-
would yeah,
Okay,
we can
yeah,
get
sorry,
back to
I'll
town.
back, yeah, that's fine.
All right. So what would you guys like to
Do you
do?
guys get
So
11
I have a
gold?
question for you,
Yep.
and this is
Can I
sort
do
of,
a
I think it's like a
2
home
gold for the
brewed
herbs.
thing that Critical Role does, but it doesn't say it anywhere in the Find Familiar thing. If I wanted to change his form, I know in Critical Role they normally just, he would poof him back into like whatever other form he wanted to change Frumpkin into.
Better than nothing.
Could I do the same, or would you rather have it do it as written and I'd have to recast Find Familiar again?
I will say this. I will say that I don't mind if you change his form, but it's going to take more time. So I'll say during a short rest. If you take a short rest at some point, if you want to change your familiar into a different form.
Okay, but
you
I
can do
don't
that.
have to spend the materials
No.
to do it. Okay, all right.
So I think being able to do it on the fly is a little OP.
Okay.
But if you ever take like a short rest and you want to change his form during that time, you can do that.
Okay, all right, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
All right. So you guys are gonna head back to the keep.
Sell our shit.
All right. So you guys are able to make it back to the keep uneventfully. You head in. Where would you like to go to first?
Seeing as how most of it goes to Agnes, we can stop by there first.
Okay. So you come in and
Who did we need to let know about
Quintus?
Quintus?
Agnes.
Agnes? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he was her hunter.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, Agnes.
Hello.
How you doing?
Well. How are you?
Uh,
Do you have anything for me?
yes, we managed to found some meat and some fish for you.
Oh, all
We'll
right.
Put it on the counter for her.
I appreciate it. And she gives you the gold.
So we found how many? So
So
that'd be
28 gold for the
for the
meat.
meat, and then 12 gold for the fish.
Yep.
So 40 gold.
So, any word on Quintus and his wife?
Yes. It seems as though they did not survive.
Agnes actually, you're used to seeing her as kind of just like a very stern, hard old lady. And she actually begins to like weep over this. And she starts telling you, Quintus and his wife Valeria were friends of mine. I didn't find many of them here. I guess I felt more comfortable with them because they were kind of hardened people that kind of knew how to take care of themselves as I do. That's very troubling news, but I appreciate you looking into it and helping me keep my business going. So just give me one moment. And she walks into the back and she comes out and she lays a bag on the counter and says, I think if you're interested in assisting me further, that this might help you out with that.
Okay. What is this?
It's a bag that holds things more than you'd expect.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I feel like this might help you out.
Great. Thank you very much.
It's a box and it's empty, right?
It's a
The
bag.
bag.
I'll take it from her. Yes, we don't mind being able to help out as much as we can to bring food back to Delora. I know it's hard getting out there to get extra.
Absolutely. You've helped a lot of people today, so thank you again. And I'll let you know if anything else comes up, but for now, just if you ever find the time to restock my wares, I appreciate it.
Sounds good. Sorry again about Quintus.
Thank you.
Hopefully move forward and better.
Absolutely. Thanks again. Good day.
Good day.
So would you like me to identify the bag? See what it does?
Not just that. He found this globe, and I'll pull it from in my jacket. This cracked globe underneath the floorboard at Quintus's.
Alright, well, I'll take both from you. Take the globe and the bag. Go to the inn and maybe just grab a table in the back
We
corner.
have to return the herbs first.
Yeah, we can.
Well,
If
you
you
guys
want to
can go
do that
back.
first.
Yeah, I can head to the inn and
Okay.
I'll meet you guys there. I'll get some food ordered for everybody and I'll identify these in the time being.
Sounds good.
Yeah, great. I'll see you guys there.
Alright. So you guys are heading to Fury?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You get to Fury's and she greets you. Oh, hello.
How you doing, Fury?
Not bad. Oh, you did? That should be helpful. Let me see what you have. Oh, very nice. So, standard offer, 2 gold per bundle.
That's fine.
So you said it was 11 bundles?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so was that 22 gold?
And she did the math. It's what, how much?
It's like 12.4 per person.
So 12 gold, 4
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
divvy that up.
you guys are divvying that out to
Mhm.
everybody? Oh, wow. Cool, thank you.
And then you found the pouch with 13.
12 gold, 4 silver.
Yeah, so that would be like 2 per person.
So,
Or 2. What was it? 13. So that's 2.6 per person.
Okay.
What?
So,
She found a
I
pouch of
pouch.
gold in the house.
Oh.
so how much total gold did we find? It was 62
plus, what was it? 13? So it's 75.
divided by 5. So
Okay.
15 gold per
There
person.
you go.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys are heading back to the inn?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll spend the next 2 hours in there over some food, identifying these. Or no, I don't need 2 hours, right? Just
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
So, what are you guys doing while he's identifying? Just getting food, hanging out?
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you're sitting there, a familiar face walks into the inn. You recognize this as Fillmore, Hollow Guard, the dwarven noble family that heads up the guard of the city.
Yep.
And he says, "Oh, greetings. How are we today?"
Oh, not too bad. Still dark outside.
Who is this?
Fillmore Hollow Guard.
Okay.
Looking better than most of these lands, eh? So we've got some troubles around here. I was wondering if all of you could look into them for me. I'm a little busy around the keep here, and I was wondering if you all could help out.
What's this big one?
So I don't know if any of you have noticed this, but the waters around the keep have become very unsteady.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on. Seems as if there's minor earthquakes around the keep. Well, around the lands of Delora, that is. The ships are refusing to leave due to uneasy waters and a growing concern from strange creatures seen around the port. Talk to people around the port to see if they've noticed anything fishy. Before you leave, I would recommend go to the Hidden One. We've arranged for 5 sets of mariner's armor in case you have to go under the water. It might help you check around with a bit of ease.
The hidden one.
The hidden one.
Where are they located?
The hidden one is Fenton's place. He has been instructed to enchant the armor for all of you. So see him and he can get you something that will fit each of you. Water.
So you wanted us to go to the docks.
Ask around and see if anybody knows anything. If you find anything out and need to check the waters, see where the tremors are coming from, and let me know what's happening.
Challenge accepted.
They see
So
these
we're
giant
3 now?
gravel weights come out the ground.
So is this Delora Port?
Yes.
Well, we came by ship. Would we have noticed any rough waters when we docked?
Give me a history check.
20.
When you came, nothing that would have really caught your attention as being out of the ordinary. You feel as if things have gotten a bit worse since you've been here.
Have we noticed the earthquakes?
In the areas you've been in, they've been kind of subtle so far, but they're getting a little worse by the port. So you might have noticed something.
Okay. All right.
Nothing to really catch your attention heavily, but you might have noticed a bit of a quaking as you've been moving.
I don't speak up or mention anything. I'm listening, but I'm paying attention to the casting identify.
Okay. So let me know what you find out, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Thanks for the heads up.
Thank you for your help. So you finish identifying on which one were you doing first?
The bag first.
The bag is a bag of holding.
All right. Yay. Really, any of us can hold this thing. I kind of asked that maybe if you guys are okay with me carrying it, since I'm probably the least strong out of all of us.
That's fine.
And I can just carry whatever we need to. We can even start a group funds if we need to. We can throw gold in here. But I mean, totally up to you guys. I'm okay with holding it.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then you spend another 11 minutes or 10 minutes identifying the other, and it is a broken drift globe.
A broken drift globe. Okay, so with that, I want to see if I can figure out if there's a way for me to fix this.
Okay.
I obviously know that simple things may not fix this.
Give me a insight check.
Okay. 9.
You feel as if it might be a little out of your reach to fix it.
Okay. I'm just going to try to cast Mending on it to see what happens.
You cast Mending, and unfortunately, it does not mend.
Okay.
Give me another insight check.
Okay.
I was going to say something to Alan.
Lower than that.
Okay.
Alan, seems like we're going to this hidden one to get this armor enchanted.
What armor?
The Mariners armor.
Marriage.
Oh.
So maybe they might be able to take a look at the drift globe.
Yeah. I mean, this will certainly come into use. I mean, we wouldn't have to carry torches anymore.
Yeah, a lot, especially going underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
All right. Yeah. I could even ask Fenton probably. I mean, he's a purveyor of magic items, and he's pretty close with the Chromatic Citadel. Maybe he can give us some insight on fixing it.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna stop by there too.
Okay. The hidden one is, I think, where they're from, unless I'm mistaken. Actually, let me change that. He didn't tell you to go to the hidden one. He told you to go to Ogma's Insight, which is where Fenton is from.
So the hidden one is nothing?
So go to
What's
where?
it called?
He told you to go to Ogma's Insight, which is A5, which is where Fenton and Valis Zenric. Alright.
Is it A1?
No, that's Ogma's Insight's A5.
How you spell that?
OGHMA''S Insight.
Well, since we have to head over to Fenton's anyways, I can ask about the drift globe while we're there.
2 birds, 1 stone?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Finish up our lunch and head over that direction.
Okay. You enter. Hey.
Fenton, hello. Couple things for us.
Sure. Are you the ones I'm doing the armor for?
I do believe so. Yes.
All right. They're not completely ready yet, but I figure by tomorrow morning we could probably have them ready for all of you.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Second thing, I'll reach into the bag of holding, and I'll pull out the drift globe.
Oh.
It seems to be a little cracked. It doesn't want to work.
Yeah. If you got some time, I think I could fix that for you.
That would be great.
All right. When are you looking to have it back by?
As soon as you can would be.
If
great.
you happen to have the mariner's armor tomorrow, is it possible for tomorrow to have for the water?
I can see what I can do. I could probably fix this globe for you. I do need to make a little bit of money.
Is there any way I could help? Maybe even learn a few things from you?
Yeah, if you can help me out,
inclined.
I could probably do it for about 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'd gladly.
Hey, red chip and 5.
Yeah, we'll each chip in 5.
Okay,
Since
yeah.
it'll help us all.
If you guys don't mind, do you need me for the rest of the day here? Does that help?
Sure, just not too late, but I could work on this while Valis works on the armor, so.
Yeah, I'd love to learn. I mean, yeah, it'd be great.
All right.
Do you guys mind if I stay here? And
Have at it.
That's
all right.
fine.
Yeah, I'll see you guys at the inn tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I'm sure I gotta sleep. Yeah.
So I'll say right around this time is about, I'd say 2 p.m.
Okay.
And it probably takes you till about 8 o'clock to help him fix the globe.
Okay.
And then at that time, you have a drift globe.
Okay. Cool.
And you can...
Do I learn anything from him? Is there anything I can kind of gather from what he's doing with the drift globe?
Give me a straight intelligence check. Or do Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. Roll good. Fuck you. It'll be a 13.
13. You get a good view on what he's doing with it, but unfortunately you can't really figure out exactly what he does to do it. You're there to help him, and it definitely helps him along, but
You just hold the flashlight.
yeah. But you couldn't really figure out how to do it yourself in the future.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Let me spend my 5 gold. So I didn't do that yet.
Alright.
So he's gone for 6 hours?
Yeah.
Can I spend that plus 2 to make a push and go?
If you want to spend that time, yeah, give me a straight wisdom roll with your proficiency. You can make it. Would it benefit by having medicine compared to a straight wisdom roll?
Proficiency in this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks to make or identify herbs and potions. Proficiency required to make while bonding.
So what was your roll?
15.
15. In that time, you're able to make a potion of healing.
Yeah.
How much was it? It was 4 copper pieces for the food at the inn?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
All right.
So I would have went back to my room and
Okay.
ended up there.
So you guys meet up around, I would say, like 8 o'clock.
Who's sharing what rooms?
So he spends till 10, so he probably doesn't come down when you guys are all meeting up,
Yeah,
kind
I
of for
don't
dinner
come
time
down.
and such.
Well, I'll probably be in whatever room Percy's in.
Okay. And Percy sleeps on the floor.
So he's doing an extra bed.
Perfectly comfortable. I'll share a room with you two. Yeah. It'll be fun.
We get to bunk together.
You and Garrett.
It smells musty.
Yeah,
She's like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
and plus your alchemy supplies set up. during the
I was sitting there
potions.
just.
If there isn't one.
Still calling him Rich.
So is there anything else you guys would like to do before
It's
you
a lot of time
take a
for you
long
guys
rest?
to do stuff. Whatever you guys
I'm
wanna
gone
do.
for 8 hours. And he's
Are
gone
there
for
any
6.
other shops you guys wanted to visit? Anything like that?
People to talk to.
There's
rumors,
more shops you guys
so-
haven't been to.
Yeah. What's at 2 and 6?
So you talked to Thermir, and he let you know that A2 is the blacksmith armory, owned by somebody named Agarim, Aggurim, Sorazar, Sorazor.
Just a quick heads up. Before I went to sort of retcon, since I got the bag of holding now, I'm going to sell my backpack
Okay,
for half cost.
that's fine.
Okay.
And Agarim is a middle-aged male half-orc. So that's the blacksmith armory. So anything you guys would need that was just general weapons or armor would be sold there. A3 is the burnished bear. And that's the so the blacksmith armory sells more like heavy armor stuff, whereas the burnished bear is your leather, so your light and medium armor specialist. And that's owned by Lufir, Lufir, Olorin, Olorin, and Shanna Olorin, Shana. The married couple that owns that, and they are middle-aged wood elves. Go over. Why aren't you going over? Sorry, one sec. You already know where the Fresh Feast is. You know where Tolentum Alchemical is.
The fancy feast?
You know.
I'm saying 6 and 7.
So 7 is the Hidden One, owned by Willem Corgrim. So it's Wilhim
Willem Corgrim Defoe.
Corgrim, and that is going to be your arcane services and library. So that would be your wizardly place to go to for books, paper for copying spells, so on and so forth.
Somebody might want to tell me that.
Yep.
And then A6 is the Temple of Saloon for your religious services. And it is ran by Nishanth, Nishanth, Aegle, Aegle. And then
What races are the hidden ones and the same?
so the Hidden One is owned by Willem Corgrim, who is a elderly male gnome, and Nishanth is a elderly male dragonborn priest. And then he also tells you that one of the, let me see the map. He also tells you that, where do I put this? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out real quick.
You're good.
God damn it.
Time check.
He says that there is a man that lives in the inn. He doesn't come out of his room often, but he knows because you guys have helped him out, he's going to help you guys out and let you know that he is a elderly goblin male, and his name is Benmir, Benmir, Bramund, Brammund, and he lets you know that he used to have a shop in the town, but they thought he was kind of shady, So they kicked him out of his shop, but he's been living in the inn, and he's been doing his services on the side.
Kind of
And
services.
his shop used to be called Denair's Devotion. DENEIR''S
Was it a
Devotion.
sex toy shop?
No. It was... He gave specialty tattoos.
Reminds me of
Yeah, I don't know where that's from.
Oops retired from Baldur's Gate and then came to this town and started his own business.
On another planet.
So he says
Under a new name.
if you all would like to meet with him, he could organize something, but his services are very pricey.
We don't have that much money right now.
Probably not.
He said he has heard rumors that the tattoos that he is able to give can give you enhancements to abilities.
What?
Permanent +1 enhancements, and you can only have one at a time.
Ooh.
wait, so one tattoo at a time?
What's his price range?
6,000 gold.
How much does he book for?
It starts his... He can give regular tattoos that come
the
with...
better ones.
The better ones start at 2,200 gold pieces.
What? Why are you even telling us that?
What if I'm
Normally you have to level up to gain +1s to anything.
What if I'm
Yeah.
trying some services to him?
But...
How much for a regular sleeve?
Maybe we'll have some good services for him.
Mhm.
We can give him some services.
Oh, yeah.
For tradesies.
Yeah.
So is there anywhere else you guys would like to go, or just hang out for the night and take a rest?
It's
I just-
getting late.
Knowing that, I'll probably wait to go see everyone in the morning.
All right. So you guys have your dinner. You lay down for the night, and you take your long rest, and you're all level 3 now.
Whoa, shit.
Anyway,
We're almost at 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
by the way.
Edit.
I know we had some time that to make
Yeah.
up from it, but thank you all for watching. Sorry about the difficulties. We're gonna try to get those ironed out.
I give you the drift globe.
Okay. And I'll put it into my
Okay.
jacket.
All right.
We'll
So
be back tomorrow.
for our normal Monday night. Hopefully these issues won't hit us tomorrow.
Everything that's new.
Hopefully. We're going to try to get them ironed out so you guys don't have to deal with that crap. But thank you for watching. Thank you for dealing with it with us. And we will see you tomorrow.
You can choose
Yeah.
which one.
Thanks for watching,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks. See ya.
Bye.